So here's a picture of the physical space of the classroom that I want to teach in. So as you can see, the door is going to be down here in the right-hand corner, right when you walk into the room. You are going to have two different bookshelves here where either you can have like some student books on there or else like your own like textbooks from college to reference when you're actually teaching. And then we have a little reading rug over here, a group rug. So there's two different rugs in my classroom. Um, since a lot of my children are not necessarily going to be able to like sit still, or else some of them might be in wheelchairs, I have these two different rugs here and a small group desk back here. So like ranging on who I'm working with, we can either sit on the rug and work, or else we can go back to this small group table and complete some stuff. As far as like seating goes for the children, I have one, two, three, four, five, 7 desks in my classroom. So five of them are going to be like normal desks, and then there'll be the two here with that are wheelchair accessible desks. So they're going to be larger and higher up, so the students can pull their chair in there. And then for the third student in my classroom that has a wheelchair, he will actually have like a tray that attaches onto his own chair, so there's no need for a desk for him. But overall, we do have those 5 desks where those two back ones are bigger for the students that are possibly going to be in wheelchairs. And then also for my room, this is something I saw that Miss Ross had in her DCD room was a kitchen, and she said it was very important. She's very lucky that she had it, since a lot of her students might have like feeding tubes and other dietary restrictions, so they can't eat like necessarily the food that's prepared for them at the school. So I have like a little fridge back here, an oven and stove, and some cabinets and a sink. This area will all be off-glued or discluded from the students. They cannot cross like these little lines that I'll have here. I'll probably place some orange tape or something down there so they can't cross those. So this will be only for staff. But I will keep all of my like feeding tubes and all the stuff that the students might need in the fridge and in the kitchen area. And then when it comes time for lunch, they can, or else I'll prepare that stuff for them. And all my parents will be trained in this stuff too, so I'm not necessarily the only one that can be administering the feeding tubes and the food that way, but they will also be able to. And then back right in front of the kitchen here is going to be my teacher's desk, or one of the teacher's desks, I should say, where I'll have my computer and the projector will be up here and the smartboard and absolutely everything. Basically, I need to teach the class. And then if we move back into the back corner of the room over here, we see a supply closet or a teacher's closet. This is where like we'll keep all of our board games, all of our instructional material, just anything you guys will use throughout the day. And this will also be off reins for students. They cannot go back in here either unless they have permission or with a para to or a teacher. And then also, since I would like to teach in a big classroom, which I know it's not necessarily going to happen, but I have back here is a little sensory room and like a changing room for the students. So if like they're having an episode or they needed some time to cool down and be away from other students, they can go back into the sensory room where it's going to have like a little spinning chair in it, which the chair will not be hanging up at all times, but this is just somewhere where they can go be by themselves, relax a little bit, and just cool down possibly. And then also if we have students in the classroom, since the kitchen's going to be visible for them, this is where like the feeding tubes will be taking place or like any changing that has to be done after adaptive phy-ed or anything like that. And then also up in this back corner here, we will have a bathroom that's going to connect with another special ed room. So it'll be like a conjoining bathroom that the students can use. The staff bathrooms will be closed, so not necessarily we'll use them, but the students can use them so they don't have to necessarily leave their room whenever they want to. But overall, I made all these decisions and kind of like formed my layout based off of Miss Ross out of Wasika High School, her classroom. It seemed that the students were able to like everything flowed well in her classroom. There was plenty of room for the wheelchairs and like plenty of room for small group activities if you break into different smaller groups. So for example, like the pair can go back here to the small group desk while I lead like a reading class or reading topic on the reading rug over here. But overall, yeah, these decisions were just made by observing classrooms that I thought worked well. And then I threw in my own like little spins there, like the group rugs. Miss Ross didn't quite have a group rug, she just had a group table. But overall, yeah, I think that this will work out for me. I know not necessarily I'll have everything I want. I'm assuming I want to teach in a small school. I'll probably be thrown into a smaller classroom my first year teaching, of course, but I'm willing to make do with whatever I have. But yeah, that is overall, that's my physical space and the description of the classroom. all these, I thought about all my students when I made these decisions, and I know some rearranging might have to happen, but yeah, this is what I want to have in my first year. Thank you.